Hey guys, I can't believe I'm saying this, but the more and more I see in terms of tangible, real things in the world, it reminds me of how wrong it is and how there's always seems to be a false narrative that's meant to guide us. And it's more and more, it's just showing its wear and tear with me. You can't believe everything you read and see, that's a given, but never more so than the present. There's a prevalence of false narratives and things that we're led to believe because that's what they want. But what makes it so hard to connect with people in this modern world and society is that we never quite know what other people know, and we can't really pinpoint their true beliefs and where they lie. Um, Being conditioned into so much repression and silence and upholding this sense of normalcy has really made anything but an earth shattering reveal seem impossible. Like, it seems hard to dip our toe into things that we know and think and feel and want to believe in because of the narrative that we're forced to cling to most of the time, because of other people, basically. But I sense that false reality bubble is beginning to pop more and more. I'm just not hearing about it in person, but I'm sensing and feeling it. And the things I'm picking up on deep down are quite troubling, and they'd be quite revealing if they were ever talked about. Hence, this whole mum's the word philosophy that seems to be prevalent. But I would expect that pettiness, clueless lack of observation, orchestrated interference, and very many existential weird phenomenons are going to happen to contend with as many as possible. And it's going to be hard to wrap our heads around something so weird and disturbing without a common denominator that makes us feel better. So I think you know what that could mean if you're dialed into anything that I'm dialed into, so to speak. But it begs the question: at what point do we admit to each other that an invasion of our minds and bodies occurred, and that nothing's quite the same, and that we must actually network and defend against this type of thing in our free time? We have to keep functioning and keep making money to eat food and live and whatnot, but you got to do some different in your personal life and in your free time. It's just a hard thing whenever those around us have been manipulated and are forced to cling to this false narrative because it's more comforting for them. It's less weird and disenchanting, but you got to dip your toe in at some point. Those who are not ruled by fear are going to stand out and begin to speak out more often, I think, because only so much can happen internally before it becomes an external thing. And I think that these irregularities within people and our environments are going to begin to stand out to us more as we awaken. We're going to be less able to deal with it without doing some different. And the different really involves just talking about how weird and strange the world truly is, and accepting that the normal flow of life is going to start getting affected by this. I know it will. But they want you to be asleep and compliant. And for the most part, many of us are forced to accept things, and it pains us to do it. Like, I know that feeling as well. Like, it sucks to have to accept that there's a false narrative that we're all part of. It's like the story writers don't want me in this script, but I'm here anyway, and it bothers them that I have autonomy and a more creative control than they want me to. So I'm going to keep that philosophy. Just remember, you're not just a simulation character. If you're watching this and you feel what I'm saying, we're not just simulation characters. Some people have been dehumanized to the point of being that, but we're not. So just remember that. Peace.